Arsenal's recent victory over Manchester United showcased a speed and intensity that fans haven't seen in years. But the question remains, is this new approach a lasting strategy or merely a reaction to the circumstances of the match? Throughout their preseason, Arsenal focused on adopting a more dynamic style of play, one that perfectly suits their standout new player, Viktor Gyokeres. In the past, Mikel Arteta's team often took a more measured approach in the attacking third, but this summer marked a shift towards a more direct game. While this change could enhance Arsenal's overall strategy, it also comes with its own set of challenges and risks. In their match against Manchester United, Arsenal displayed an unprecedented quickness, launching into fast transitions and aggressively pursuing victory at one of football's most iconic venues. However, their performance seemed more like a chaotic scramble than a well-executed plan. Arsenal struggled with ball control, appeared disorganized defensively, and lacked cohesion in their attacking efforts. In fact, it would be hard to find a worse display from them during their recent competitive years. Fortunately for the Gunners, some of their traditional strengths were still evident. Even when they were not at their best, a single well-placed pass could change the game. For instance, when Altay Bayındır mishandled the ball, it created an opportunity for Declan Rice, who almost scored with a clever attempt. For 80 minutes, Arsenal managed to hold their ground, albeit in a somewhat frantic manner. William Saliba, in particular, seemed unsettled during the first half. Although he improved as the game progressed, he often found himself scrambling to clear the ball while trying to avoid conceding a penalty. Riccardo Calafiori's eagerness to push forward was commendable and certainly added to Arsenal's attacking presence, but it also left space for Bryan Mbeumo to exploit on the counter. This match highlighted what Arsenal looks like when they attack without a solid defensive setup. The frantic movements of Saliba and Gabriel in the first half illustrated how quickly they had to adapt after moving the ball into midfield. In terms of possession and passing speed, few matches have seen Arsenal play as rapidly as they did in this encounter. During their recent title challenges, Arsenal had never played with such directness, and the increase in their pace was striking. They advanced towards the goal at an impressive speed of 2.02 meters per second, which is 55% faster than their average over the past 3 seasons. To put this in perspective, their fastest game in the last 3 years, a 3-0 victory against Bournemouth in May 2024, was still 16% slower than this match. It's no surprise that their passing accuracy resembled that of a team trying to maintain a lead while down to 10 men. This was truly a case of Arsenal playing a 7 seconds or less style, but the execution left much to be desired. If the intention was to quickly get the ball to Gyokeres, it didn't happen frequently. On the rare occasion he did find himself in a promising position, he stumbled over the ball. Gabriel Martinelli's performance was similarly frustrating, highlighted by a missed opportunity that allowed Matheus Cunha to break through and take a shot at David Raya. After a strong start, Martin Odegaard's influence waned, and the fast-paced style didn't seem to suit Bukayo Saka's more calculated approach to dismantling defenders. The pressing question is how much of Arsenal's rapid play was intentional and how much was a reaction to the high-stakes environment of Old Trafford, a venue notorious for challenging teams from North London. While Ruben Amorim's side may have struggled to apply pressure in the penalty area until the final moments, the back-and-forth nature of the game favored a team with wing-backs eager to push forward. Just like Arsenal, Amorim's team was not adept at building slow, methodical attacks, and when their star players saw an opportunity, they were quick to take it. The graphic below shows 22 shots from United. Good luck trying to find them all. It certainly appeared that Arsenal did not desire such an open game. Odegaard himself acknowledged during a halftime interview that the team was a bit too hectic at times, leading to a more composed approach with the introduction of Kai Havertz for the final 30 minutes. Even then, the Gunners often resorted to launching the ball towards the German forward, hoping he could navigate through two defenders. Stronger teams would likely capitalize on performances like this one. The debate remains about how many such teams Arsenal will face this season. While there's a clear rationale for why their title rivals Liverpool have started the season with a similar erratic style due to new signings enhancing their attacking capabilities at the expense of defensive solidity, there's no compelling reason for Arsenal to adopt this frenetic approach given their recent acquisitions. With Zubimendi now anchoring the midfield, there's nothing preventing Arteta from reverting to a more traditional tactical model. One that emphasizes 300,000 passes in the opposition half, as he famously stated in 2022. In essence, this was Arsenal attempting to implement a new game plan while not performing at their best. How much of this will hold true in the coming weeks, especially as the title race heats up, remains uncertain. What is clear, however, is that Arsenal has secured 3 points in a manner that feels familiar, as long as their set pieces remain effective. Arteta may have the flexibility to experiment with different strategies,